Hey, what is up guys, Raven here. So let's talk about the Mulan movie, because, well, I had a huge problem with that movie. Well, first of all, there's no Mushu, right? So that's not a proper Mulan movie. But the other problem is what Disney is doing, or also what China is doing, and how big of an influence China does actually have on that movie. And, you know, not even going into like purchasing reviews, using bots to to get reviews better, right? To get rankings better, all of that stuff. But now, the fact that, well, in the credits, they are actually thanking, not even kidding, a communist, I have it here, Chinese Communist Party department in Uyghur, I think that's that. If that is not the most obvious thing that is happening, then I don't know what is. And this comes on top of like actually a lot of companies banning China's apps and all of that stuff. So let's just jump into that news, because honestly this is I think knowing what is happening in Uyghur, which we're gonna go because it's also in that article, is just disgusting that Disney is having so many shady practices. I mean, it's not surprising, but it is a bit scummy. So here we are, we're using a Bounding into Comic, a great website, highly recommending that. So let's take a look. Chinese Communist Party publicity department, operating in Uyghur Autonomous Region receives special thanks in Disney's Mulan remake. There's gonna be a screenshot of that, so no worries. So both Disney and their recently released Mulan remake have come under fire for featuring special thanks to the publicly department of CPC, Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. If I'm gonna butcher any of those names, I do not speak Japanese. I can't really get those names properly, so do apologize in advance. Autonomous Region Committee in the film's credits due to the Chinese Communist Party ongoing persecution of the region's Uyghur people. So for those who don't know, we're gonna go to that, but like China is doing pretty bad things to the people of that region, and like they are really bad. We're gonna go to that later, because let's first talk about the special thanks. So the credit was brought to widespread attention by Hugo Award winning author Janet Ng. Of course, she is, I believe, Chinese, if I'm not correct again. Who posted a screenshot of the film credits and pointed out Mulan specifically thanked the public. Okay, so let's just read the tweet, right? So here is the tweet, hashtag boycott Mulan, and we've got Mulan specifically thank the publicity department of CPC, Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region Committee in the credits. The place where the cultural you see what is happening. They filmed extensively in Xinjiang, which the subtitles call Northwest China. Again, this is an autonomous part, so again, they are fighting for the autonomy. China wants that to be the part of it, they are fighting for autonomy. Like, this is something that is just, again, Disney, come on. So here we got a full screen, and let's take a look, right? This is the whole thing, and there it is. So management committee, there you go. This is it. Look at that. This is the whole thing. Department of CPC, Uyghur Autonomous Region Committee, Public Department of CPC 2.0 Committee. Like, look at how many committees in general. And at the bottom we got American Humane. Come on. So again, now let's talk about what is happening out there. So since 2014, the CCP has actively sought to forceful synthesis the region of Uyghur people through the use of authoritarian methods such as re-educational camps, forced sterilization, and hard labor camps. In the 21st, like, this is insane. Like, this is something, if you Google it, you'll see like British Prime Minister asking about it, and the guy goes like, I don't know, coffee good. Like, the guy just, ignores the question, completely. And, of course, I believe that was Chinese ambassador. So, how can you thank, China Like, I don't get it. Reports in 2009 estimated that 1 million to 2 million Uyghur Muslims have been sent to the aforementioned re-education camps, which are just a labor camps. Let's be honest, I don't think people are coming back. They are being sterilized there. Like, it's just BS. Then we got again Joshua Wong getting into the conversation, right? And we have also CNN International. So CNN said, I support the Hong Kong police. You can all attack me now. What a shame for Hong Kong. Hong Kong protesters call a Mulan boycott after stars were public. So those are, this is the quote from someone that is in Hong Kong. And now we got Joshua Wong saying, this film is released today, but because Disney kowtows to Beijing, and because Louis Yifei openly and proudly endorses police brutality in Hong Kong, I urge everyone who believes in human rights to boycott Mulan. Again, and those thank you notes at the end in the credits just shows that, right? Like, China doesn't care. Disney doesn't care. They only care about the money. That's it. And this is just awful. Like, you've got so many bad things in the world, and that is exactly what is happening. And everyone is taking the knee. Everyone is taking the knee to China. India, for all the countries, was like, you know what? No. Good for you, India, by the way. So we got a Chinese reporter. This is truly outrageous. The new live action Mulan. Thank you to Turpec Public Security of Baru instead of Xinjiang in the credits. What a bunch of BS. That's why Public Security Bureau has been deeply involved in the Xinjiang concentration camps. I mean, I'm Polish. I hear about concentration camps almost every single day because, well, let me tell you, quick history lesson. They are freaking bad. Like, they are really bad. I mean, they take kids that are 11, 12 year old in my country and take them to the concentration camp just to show them how bad it was, right? And now we still have to deal with those. I mean, honestly, as a Polish person, I feel like, wait, you know what? I think we've finished it. Like, there's no more of them. Or maybe, in South Korea, I mean, where there's, this dictatorship. But like, oh, come on. So we got another tweet, right? Again, Nathan Law. Why we should boycott Mulan. It's about hypocrisy. In Hollywood movies, they claim to embrace social justice. Again, like, that's true. Where are the social justice warriors? Where are the people that are fighting for, oh, there's not enough of this, oh, there's not more of transgender people, oh, there's not of this. Where are you guys? Where are you? Where actually you've got concentration camps. Where are you? Why no one is like fighting those? Why? Where's that outrage? Right? Because I mean, I don't understand. Like, they can actually, I'll be outraged about Keanu Reeves comic book that was funded on a Kickstarter. They can rage about Pepe meme. They can rage about the character not being, not being feminine enough, right? Or whatever. But when there's like an actual issue that is like, it's just horrible, that people should care about, they are nowhere to be seen. So, again, where are you guys? SJWs, fight a good battle. Just saying. They shame themselves up by upholding values they don't even believe in. Movies should be more than money. That's true. Movies should be more than money. Like, movies should be fun. But now they're all about SJWs. Unfortunately. But like, honestly, that's my question. Why there's no outrage on Twitter about that? Right? Why there's no ban Disney hashtag? Why? I can tell you why. Because if in Mulan you would have a transgender person being mistreated, then there would be that hashtag. Or if there would be a Pepe meme or something else, then there would be that hashtag. And that really annoys me. Because if you want to change something in the world, right? And you're being angry and, you know, like really outraged about small things. So, for example, that someone may not like the same thing as you, or about, you know, not being not being certain things represented, or, you know, in D&D, right, you can't use the word race because it's bad, like, right? And if you're outraged about that and about feelings of orcs, ogres, whatever, elves, why you're not, you know, caring about what is happening here? You know, like, this is something I want to know. Boycott Mulan. Hashtag boycott Mulan. I'm 100% with that. As someone that, again, is Polish, well, there is a history here, and maybe I haven't seen the first hand what people were doing it, because I'm too young for this. But I've been to those places, and let me tell you, like, just that word, concentration camp, is just, it triggers something. Those are things you can't unsee. Those are things you can't, like, really think about. And honestly, for everyone that's raging about, you know, someone not being represented enough, or like whatever in a comic book, or like, you know, Batman not being black, come to Poland, go to those camps. Just visit them, so you understand why you should fight those battles against that, and not about this weird comic book that you're not even gonna purchase. But what can we do? But in the meantime, boycott Mulan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.